Ruggedman TV International.
On YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe and follow now. Also, like, share, and comment.
For talk shows,
skits,
lifestyle,
news,
music, and more.
Don't forget to turn on your notifications.
Ruggedman TV International.
So let's go down memory lane a bit. I know you didn't start out as a solo artist per se. Officially, you didn't start out as a solo artist. How did you meet your then group partner?
Jazzman Olofi.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually the whole X Appeal thing started in Unilag. You know, way back in Unilag. I was in a group called Right on Time then. Before I got into Right on Time, I was in a group called Special Branch. History. From Special Branch, Jide Midiron as a producer.
Ooh,
and he took me to this group. They were looking for a lead vocal. Because they could all sing, but they could look for the lead vocal. So I got there, you know, I was nervous, I was the youngest, all these guys were like, you know, the way they were just passing me by and everything. And Jide said, don't worry about it. And there was this song that I think Johnny Nash, I can see clearly now the rain is. Like, we wanted to do a remix of it. So, and I know the song. I said, I know the song. I said, okay, go and do something. And when I did it, I didn't even know everybody was shouting outside the booth. So when I came out and I like, oh my God. And they were like 4 already. So they were all looking at me like, so they were looking at Jide, so is he going to be the lead vocal? Jide said yes and everything. And there was already problem from the beginning, you know. And from there, we got a sponsor, everything. They just messed up the whole thing.
How did they mess it up?
We had a launching, the guy sponsoring the whole thing. We had a launching.
Do you remember what year this was?
Yeah, with the group.
No, I mean, do you remember what year this happened?
This is
1964.
No, 1990.
It has to be
1998.
1998? No, it can't be 1998.
No, hold on. No, it's not. What am I saying?
It has to be before 1994.
No, 90.
It has to be before 1994.
It's 92, 93. 92, 93. Because because I got into like 1990, so 92 ish. So we did the launching. We got money. The guy that was doing the project, Bebe with the money, everything just scattered.
No, when you say Bebe, you know some people here won't understand Bebe. So
yeah, Bebe means he just absconded with the money and everything. It was just chaos. I mean, the guy sponsoring the whole thing, you know, absconded with the money. We got there and everything because he's already getting tired of the whole thing and everything. So after that time, I said to myself, I'm done with music. I was so disappointed. I was hurt because I thought, okay, this is the way and everything. So in Unilag, I was just there. So every time people were telling me, there's this guy, he writes songs, he's very good, this, that. Who is this guy? His name is Jazzman, this, that. You need to meet him, this, that. So one day, someone brought Jazzman to me and, you know, he was just telling me, I do this, I do that. He now brought out one, I don't know what to call it, a jotter. He had over 2,000 songs in it. I was like, what? I was like, you can sing all these songs? He said, yes, and everything. So he started doing these songs, he would sing them and everything. And me, I'll tell him like, these songs are good. Why don't we infuse some, you know, dialect, Yoruba dialect into it and everything. Instead of you putting this here, like just English word, why don't you put a Yoruba word? And that was how we started. We started thinking, oh, this is really good. And from there, we didn't want to just be on our own. So we had X Appeal. That's me, Folo Obasa, Jazzman Olofi, and Bayo. Bayo's in London tonight, IT man, the big Bayo. Then we now have X Clan, some other people. We have Ugo, and what's this guy's name? So many of them. So when we go for shows, X Clan will do their own, X Appeal will do their own. We started with all this, what's it called, Shy, all this Boys to Men, we do all their songs and everything. But we noticed that we always get the
loudest
ovation. The way people look at us like, okay, it's okay. So one day we went to Moreni Hall and I don't know what was going on that day. I think the mics were not really working and everything. So we said to ourselves that we can actually do an a cappella. Then we had this MC Light, dun, 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 dun. You know MC Light? No. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So we had the instrumental, So we just started singing. Everybody was freestyling. The next thing, Jazzy
that should be Liberian Girl.
Yeah, like
Michael
you know,
Jackson's
like but the remix with MC Light. We just mi o Shakomo, mi o desiki. Like what's going on? This is good and everything. Before you know it, the whole Moremi went crazy that this song is good. This that. So that's how we started. We got the style from there. From there, I'm sure some of you will be wondering, that's that song belongs
Remedies.
to
Yeah,
Remedies.
I was going to say
but,
that sounded
it's
like
a very long story, but we shot it. It was our songs originally, but we went for a show in Offa, Poli, and then that was where, you know, before the show, I think something happened. Some cult guys just disrupted the show, so we all went back to the room. And we were all artists, so instead of just chilling and we were just freestyling, it was cassette. We were playing that same instrumental. So we would do our part. We'll do our part this time. Eddie will come do his part. My name is Eddie. Eddie
Remedies.
Yes, this guy too. Idris too will do his part.
Wait, when you say do his part,
everybody was just freestyling on the beat and everything. And before you know it, we now say, oh, this is good. We can actually do this when we go back to the show. So after they cleared the whole problem and everything, police, we now went back on stage. We did the song together. Everybody was happy and everything.
When you say you did the song together, you mean
on stage,
you and Idris
we all performed,
and
yes.
Eddie and everyone? Okay.
Yeah, Eddie was on stage, Jazzy was on stage, Folu, and what's it called, Idris. We all did the song together on stage. It was really nice. So we went back to Lagos. Before we know it, it was, what's that Kenny Ogungbe's show they do in the afternoon? Prime time jam. You know, I was at home. Jazzy was in Unilag then, you know, I finished before. And the next thing, we just found out like, they were like, there's this new group, they have this new song and everything, and they introduced them. What's going on here? This is our song. And we got holistic. I met up with Jazzy, what are we going to do? And we had this manager then that was a lawyer. So we now took ourselves, we went to AIT. So we went to see them, Kenny, we were angry, this, that. So Kenny said, I'm not saying this because it's beef, it's just history. So there's no beef, we're all friends now and everything. Okay. But it's the truth, people have to know what happened.
The show is not speak
so
your mind.
I'm saying I'm just talking. So we went there and then, what's it called? Kenny Ogungbe now promised that, okay, you know what we did for them, Remedies and everything, we're going to do for you guys too.
Which is what?
Yeah, which is your song. Yeah, that's Mi o Shakomo. That put AIT in between. So we did it. Ni AIT, Mi o Shakomo. No. I'm
Ni Power.
No. What's that our song go? See me.
Exappeal.
Ọmọ wa ṣe orí kò lè ṣe. Exappeal. Subject was in Ray Power. We added Ray Power. We recorded it. We gave them. But they ended up not playing it and everything. We were frustrated. We'll be at parties that time. Now, those times were the hardest time for us. We were at parties, people just shouting. The song was so big. And we said to ourselves, man, we got to do something too, you know. So we came out with our own song that was Exappeal subject. We did our song and it was everywhere on TV. Everybody, they were playing it.
Was that the one you featured Plantation Boys?
Yeah, the one we featured Plantation Boys that time. And that's What You Want.
It's a body, what you
It was so big then too and everything we did.
Do you remember the year What You Want came out? Can you remember?
Yeah, I do. That's
that should be now you're heading towards 1994.
98. No, it can't be 1994. 1994 was 98.
What did you have
because
out in 94?
Because Keske came out 2002. So it was 98.
Okay, you know why I'm saying this? Because I keep saying 94. Because I don't know if you guys performed at Mr. Macho Unilag 1994.
Yeah, but we didn't do that song.
So what song did you have out
We
then?
did Araye, Araye,
Okay.
Araye, Turn the world around, something like that. It was one funny song like that. We didn't do that song there.
Why I kept saying, when you were talking earlier, I said it had to be before 1994.
No.
It was because
we haven't recorded the song then.
Because 1994 was the first time I met you.
Yeah, okay.
I saw you.
Yes, okay, perform. Okay.
No, not perform. In Unilag.
Oh yeah, you told me.
During that
Fagua Hall, isn't it?
Yes.
Myself
and Bayo Adefuyi, Swave. So we're going to meet these two guys in Unilag, Schema and Cannibal. They were Unilag boys. We were supposed to perform at that Mr. Macho 94. So Swave said he met up with these guys and they asked him to join them to perform. And then he now told them there's another rapper he knows, Ruggedman, that he would like to come. So they wanted to meet me. So when we're walking in the corridor of that particular hall, Fagua Hall, somebody just said, man, there are like 2 artists in that room. So I was not like, let's see now, let's do. And we knocked and they opened up. You turned and looked. Jazzy was sitting like in front of me.
Yeah, that was my room. Yeah, Jazzy, they came to me. That was my room.
So we just looked in and just said, hey, what's up? And that was how you probably don't remember.
I can't
I
remember.
just said, hey, what's up? And then we left and went back, went to the room where I met up with them.
Honestly, I can't say I remember.
That was the first time I met you. No.
Wow.
I didn't know then that we're going to be friends like this. I didn't know we're going to have this much history. But that was the first time I met you, and then we went on and we performed. We also performed at that Mr. Macho. I don't know if you remember who the headline artist then was. My memory is crazy. It was Charlie Boy.
Yes, he was the headline. Yes, I remember.
Ali Baba was the MC.
But we were superstar in school. What's this? LD and the crew, they came after us. Tribesmen. Yeah, we were almost
did Tribesmen perform?
Yeah, they were almost leaving school when they came into school.
Of course. So I know. I performed with them, Swave and Cannibal and Schema. It was a great show for me anyway, because it was my first time.
Yeah, for the experience and everything.
Yeah, So that's why I kept saying 1994.
Yeah. That was before the. What's it called? I keep it. What you want?
Featuring
Plantation Boys. The first time everybody got to know who Plantation Boys, they knew their songs. Like they knew Plantation Boys, but the first time people can really place that face to the song was in our video. We featured Plantation Boys first. That's the first time they would be in any video.
For What You Want, right?
Yeah, What You Want.
Who produced that track? Do you remember?
Yeah, and it was what's this guy's name? Something Brown.
Nelson Brown.
Nelson Brown produced it.
Yeah, because he went on to produce a lot of Plantation Boys songs.
No, not the song. It was one of the people that directed the video and everything.
Oh, video. No, I'm
asking. The song was done by OJB. OJB did the song. Yeah. Jaga, God bless you. That gave everybody a hit.
Ruggedman TV International.
On YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe and follow now. Also, like, share, and comment.
For talk shows,
skits,
lifestyle,
news, music, and more.
Don't forget to turn on your notifications.
Ruggedman TV International.